Alright, so for universal block, what we're going to do is essentially take like a lead foot, like ready stance there, right? We'll have our backhand up at our heart there as a secondary line of defense. Our lead hand is going to be up at our hip here, palm open and up to the ceiling, right? The first strike, you're going to shift, you're going to kind of stab across and twist your wrist so that way your thumb points down to the ground, all right? That's the first one there. So you shoot, twist, pop. So you're not actually really swinging across and trying to knock away. It's more of an intercept and using the two bones, the radius and the ulna on your forearm, to essentially pop and attack away off to the side there, right? So there's the first one. Second one, you're going to swing thumb side. So you're going to, so you're going to use your thumb side to swing out. So punch or anything that comes in this way. Swing out using this side of the forearm to knock away. And then for the last one, being attacked low, you're going to swing the opposite direction. So you're going to use the pinky side, the ulna side of your forearm, knock down this way, right? So the first one strikes, you use striking with the top of your forearm there, essentially hitting with both bones. Bang. Second one, hitting with the radius side, the thumb side. And the last one, swinging down, hitting with the ulna side, or the pinky side, right? Your breath is going to be in, out, out, in, out. Especially when you're hitting, right? You want to breathe out and kind of flex the muscles, so that way you're not just hitting bone on bone or anything like that, but the muscles kind of tense up and cushion the blow, right? Because it could be a simple, quick deflection, or it could be a harder block that you're essentially intercepting and going bone on bone with, which you want to try to mitigate the damage to yourself as much as possible. Okay? So, bang, bang, bang. And when you take your step to change sides, once again, back hand is up by your heart, front hand is at your hip to start. Shoot, twist, swing, swing. When you first twist and shoot, I should also mention, the palm or the hand should be straight, right? Fingers pointing down. When you do the up, you gotta try to bend that palm, bend that wrist, so it's nice 90 degrees. And then the same thing for the second one there, right? All right. One thing I did neglect to mention earlier on is that you're not just simply swinging your arms out. You're not just simply throwing your arm from the shoulder down, right? You have to utilize your hips. And that's kind of why when we practice this drill, we have our block and hand start from our hip. So that way it encourages us to think about the hip and use the hip to twist our body to help drive the block out, right? So you kind of see my shoulders are twisting every time I go for a block. And that's being generated from my hips up, right? So first twist, twist, twist. By utilizing the hips, that actually creates more power, generates more power for the block without having to rely on brute muscle strength. And two, in certain aspects there, it also caused me to turn a little more narrow. So my opponent's striking surface becomes smaller, harder to attack, right? So make sure you utilize the hip action in there. So the general motion of the triple block, right, or the universal blocks, right, is flicking down, intercept this way, knock away, right? But this is a drill also meant to really toughen up or practice on something hard. To toughen up the three main areas of your forearms that you're going to use to strike or block with, right? So for myself here, I'm going to use one of our stand-up bag bases as my conditioning partner. Some people, they can use like the door frames, they can strike against the door frames, stuff like that. Steel poles or anything like that. Like anything similar that you can kind of crash against and also be able to control the power, like how hard you hit. So that way, once again, you're looking to temper your steel, not break it, right? So I stand up with a statue there, kind of in a good position for it. Once again, making sure you never hit the joints themselves. Make sure it's in the middle of the forearm, right? You don't want to hit around the joints. You're not looking to toughen up those joints, right? If anything, you're just going to damage yourself. So start off nice and slow. So once again, lead hand, twist, bang, bang, right? So when I do this, I'm going to breathe in, out, in, out, right? repeat the process there. Massage out any of the bruised areas, make sure you don't allow yourself to bruise. But that's one of the hard conditioning methods we use to, like I said, just tough up those striking or blocking areas of our bodies, especially when we don't have something we can practice with, right? So, well, yeah, hopefully this is a drill you can incorporate yourself there, and kind of keep that heart training going. Have a good day.